viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a random Dota game. This is a live game. I don't know what they're going to pick yet, but we will see when the game goes on. I hope someone picks Tusk, because I want to do a Tusk game. But as I said, this is completely live, so there is no fast forwarding here. And we're just going to have to wait what is picked. And yeah, that's going to be quite exciting. At least, otherwise I'm going to go with Zeus. Oh, there's Tusk. So we're going to go with Tusk, which is excellent. And yeah, that's what I was hoping for, because I want to do Tusk. He is the new hero. And with the new hero comes a game to inspect what he actually does. So anyhow, we have 2 picks on the one team, 3 picks on the other team. And then the game starts. So you can pick in this game after the game starts. You can even switch the hero you picked after the game starts. And we will have to see. So, as I said, we are going with Tusk, because he is the new guy. And I will discuss his abilities for a bit. First, let's have a look at this. As you can see, buys wards straight off and a lot of health regen, 6 tangos and a healing salve, and of course some iron branches to just fill up to get some extra stats going. And I think he's going to ward this camp to make sure that, yeah, he is. And he's doing that to keep the camp from spawning. And that is of course very annoying to deal with. Because if that camp doesn't spawn, then you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Well, not so much super trouble, but it's definitely not nice to have. Because that ward is going to stay there for 6 minutes. So 6 minutes long, you're not going to have that camp spawn. Unless you remove it with one of the blue wards. The spectator wards. And as you can see over here, they did put down one of the wards, and I'm not sure if they can actually find it. Yeah, they did find it. And there you go. Yeah, they did know that he had wards for the simple reason that he actually, well, still had them in his inventory when he ran out. But also because he was there, they had to put down 2 sentry wards though. So, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. It is, sentry wards are more expensive, plus they only last for 3 minutes instead of 6 minutes. So it is definitely a good deal, and he did only lose one of the wards. The other wards is still up over here, as you can see on the mini-map. So anyhow, his Q, Ice Shards, it makes a bunch of, or a path of ice, yeah, a ball of frozen energy as it says. It basically blocks enemy movement, as we will see when he first uses it. It creates kind of a cove where the enemy is, well, is entombed, with only an opening towards the side where you are as Tusk. So, or rather where your cast point is. Then, yeah, that's about all it does. It does some damage, and well, the most important thing is it creates a barrier, and so it allows you to catch up with someone. It also allows you to trap someone, and that is of course very nice to have. So then Snowball, which is I think his main ability, the one I at least saw the most in the previous game. It is yeah, you and all allies around you become a giant snowball, which increases in size, blah blah blah. It is a unit target, so you target one of the enemy units, you roll towards them, and once you hit them, everyone along the way gets stunned, but that guy gets stunned and damaged for extra, which is excellent to have, obviously. And well, it's a great engage. It's also, well, it seems to be very useful. It says it uses a percentage of the movement speed, but I don't know what percentage, because it doesn't say. Wow, he gets 2 runes here.
Double damage.
He gets double damage and gets the illusion rune, which is pretty nice, because, well, with double damage and illusion, you do a lot more damage than you normally would. And here you see it. Yeah, unfortunately he could not reach Mirana was well aware of what he was going to try. I don't know if they have a ward out. It doesn't seem that way. Because I think we can see the enemy wards on the map. I'm not actually sure about that though. Oh dude, really? Anyway, getting messages. I get messages all day on Steam, man. It's crazy mode. Already turned off that I can see everyone logging in and everyone starting to play games because that was really insane. Anyhow, the Eden Frozen Sigil, it gives you an ice storm that slows enemy movement speed and, well, and attack speed. So it's great for team fights, I guess. But it's not really that great for early game, because early game it doesn't really do a whole lot. And look at that damage! So definitely trying to get something done. Nobody is coming in to help though. They could have definitely helped if they had some teleports going. But no teleports coming in. And by the way, he already used up 4 of his tangos. So yeah, really not overextending there, but just getting ganked, immediately tower diving for him, and well, just getting the easy kill. He is, by the way, a strength champion, so he's going to be very tanky in the end game. Oh, and I just wanted to say that because this is a live game, I don't know how it's going to end. Well, I never know how it's going to end, but at least sometimes I watch whether or not people are doing well before I cast the game, because there's no reason to get a game that that's just very crappy on that champion. And in this case, I really don't know. But, and well, they can surrender at 10 minutes. It can also last for like 50 minutes. And there is that Q skill. As you couldn't see, it actually creates a little bit of a cove. I don't know if I think it's a skill shot. It's a point target. Yeah, and it expands when it reaches the maximum length, and it creates that cove, or if you hit an enemy champion. So yeah, it is a skill shot. You cannot target enemies with it. Anyhow, the ultimate then. The ultimate is Walrus Punch, as you can see. And Walrus Punch is it has kind of a bad display on it, visual, I guess. At least in my opinion, but yeah, well, that's my opinion. So maybe other people will like it, but I really don't like it. It's okay though, they may change it yet. I mean, we're still in beta, so who knows, who knows. But anyhow, it does extra damage. It does extra damage to, or it does damage. It does extra damage to low health champions, and it slows, of course, because it's ice thingy. Well, he's an ice champion. He is a walrus, apparently, and now he's a frog. And there you go, getting the stun off, but is it going to be enough to get him out this time? No, it doesn't seem to be enough. No, it's not nearly enough. They would have towered over him, no problem. And once again getting killed. Yeah, that is unfortunate, but that is the way it goes in the long lane. Long lane is just very hard to go up against, or rather to hold as any champion. But hopefully he will do better once we get into the rest of the game. Yeah, that's about all I had to say. I think it's a knock-up. Yeah, it's a knock-up as well. Knock-up, slow, and damage on his ultimate. That's all I wanted to say about the skills. Let's go into the game itself. So we are currently no longer in our top lane. And it seems that we are going to stalk the rune for a bit, but no, I'm not actually sure what he's trying to do here, but he might actually want to get some damage done on someone in this lane, so kind of gank them, because he does have that ice ball that has a stun on it. So all in all, we're 1 and 3, and I think 2 of those kills, yeah, two of those deaths are on us. So yeah, kind of a lesser start, but hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, almost gets stunned there for a long time, and he did dodge it, so no problem. We are going to go into mid lane, as you can see, with 4 allies, and that is quite a big deal because 4 against 1 should be an easy fight. But the problem is, of course, that if you have 4 guys in mid, then what's going to happen to the rest of your lanes? Obviously, this was good. This was really good, in fact. So the Sunstrike almost hitting him, and that would have probably taken him out. But it is okay. Okay, here we go. We have no mana though. But yes, there we go. No, he couldn't cast it because he wasn't there. I don't know where he is, by the way. Did he die? Oh, he did die. He did die. Okay, excellent. I was just watching the cooldown tick down. But he actually didn't make it out. So we are going to come back in. Might actually be able to engage here. And yeah, we are going to engage. And a large amount of damage going down on Invoker. Invoker is going to go down. Come on. Oh, he's invisible. Holy crap. They did not expect that to happen. Yeah, the invisibility isn't used a whole lot, but it is very useful to have, as you can see. So with Invoker you can have 10 different spells. And if you're fast with the fingers, then you can get a lot of those spells off. You can't cast all of them at the same time, but I will explain that once I do Invoker. But yeah, Invoker is a really difficult champion to explain properly. So I do want to have a good understanding of what he does first. But yeah, you see him every now and then because yeah, he's a pretty decent champion. He's he can be played in many different roles, and that's exactly why he's picked so much. I'm trying to do a little higher level games. That's why you don't see my gameplay most of the time. I don't know if people are even interested in seeing my gameplay. Because I can do that as well, but it's going to be crappy most of the time. So here at least I can select the higher level players, and they will make better plays than I will. And at least, well, from me you can see what not to do. But well, sometimes it's nice to see what the game's supposed to look like. Anyhow, we're currently just chilling here. Really not worried about the top lane. Someone is in top lane though. It is our keeper of the light. He is holding off that long lane by just spamming his AoE damage and picking up entire minion waves with it. We can actually go through the entire forest with that. And wow, look at that. Oh, but they don't pick up the kill. Oh my god, that was so good for the enemies. Oh my god. Yeah, just not getting the kill on Windrunner was already, well, kind of terrible. But then getting killed with all of them was definitely not good either. Oh, that was not what they wanted out of that. And it looked so good. It started off excellent for them because they got so much damage done, but they couldn't finish it up because of the knock-up, and with the knock-up comes, well, some problem. So at least we get some damage done on Invoker here, but is Invoker going to make it out? No, he is going to go down. Okay, finally they pick up a kill back. And we are going to jungle for a little bit, because why not? The jungle does respawn every minute, so might as well take out some of the minions if nobody else needs them. It is taking him quite a long time to take those out, by the way. Took him like 20 seconds. for one camp, and we're already 12.5 minutes in, so it shouldn't take him that long. But well, I guess he doesn't really have the farm to get good items. Currently at is this the total gold? Wow, 1500 gold. Okay, that explains a lot. So 1600 gold now, and yeah, you can see that the highest on his team is 4500 gold. Highest on the enemy team 5100. So he is super behind, not really able to do anything, and currently level 5, where the maximum is level 10. Yeah, level 10 here on the puck. So build wise, it looks like this currently. We are still stuck with all of the level 1 items, so the items that you buy straight off the bat. And yeah, Invoker, for example, already building his bigger items, has a Hand of Midas. All in all, yeah, they're going to pull ahead, I guess. And let's see who is actually ahead. So wow, the Radiant was very far ahead, but then dropped entirely without the kills. I mean, so there were some kills, but they were made. Yeah, they were made by their team. So without losing any without losing kills, they still lost a whole lot of gold and experience. So maybe they lost some towers there. I don't really know. No, they only lost 1 tower, and that was just now. So, don't know what happened there, but apparently a lot of minions went down or something like that. Because experience and gold wise, that is not what you want out of that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So yeah, the bottom tower is under attack now, and we are currently just chilling in mid lane with a lot of our team. 4 out of the 5. I don't know where number 5 is. But yeah, the enemy team is completely here, so 5 guys. And they are going to... Oh, finally the Walrus Punch can come in, because he's finally level 7. And we are going to get owned here. Yep. Oh. Wow, nicely done. They actually pick up a kill back, and Anti-Mage, of course, is still on the job. And they get 5 for 2. So I don't know how this happened, but I do want to see what this changes. Yeah, you can definitely see this fight coming. And yeah, they are going to pull ahead here in experience earned. And this is just because of that team fight. It's still processing the team fight, so we will get 5 kills here. There you go. 2000 extra experience on our side now. And the gold is going to level off pretty nicely. So all in all, that was very good. That was really very, very good for our team. And yeah, the only one who's still super far behind is our own player. So yeah, this is why I normally wouldn't cast this game. But because he just had a terrible early game. And he's going to have to rely on his allies to carry him. Or his enemies to kind of mess up. Anyhow, we are going to go into mid lane. Yeah, because he's so far behind, he's kind of pushed into a defensive support role, which is fine if you know that's your role this game. So he knows that's his role, so what he does is he's not going into the lanes on his own. He's going to stick with his team, he's going to try to help them get kills, and hopefully that way still win. But if he goes on his own, he's stubborn, he wants to just get into a lane and do the damage himself, engage on his own, then he's going to get killed all the time and his team is going to lose. Oh, wow, Invoker going invisible here, and we are going to go on him. And nicely done. That was very nicely done. They did not see the Invoker before he went invisible, but then once he went invisible, the support came in and did everything he needed to do. So let's see what he saw, because you can obviously pause it there, but I'm just going to take a look here. Yeah, we have a disconnect here on... Who is this? It is... yeah, I don't recognize the picture at all. Oh, it is Earthshaker. We have a disconnect on him. Hopefully he will come back. There's nothing I can do about that, obviously. And if he doesn't come back, I think this game will be forfeit. But we'll see. So the puck is 7-1 currently. We are currently 2-5 with only 1 assist, by the way.